Be right back.
I've been going to
That could be number 11 and the next one.
Hey, welcome back, Mike. Yeah, in fact, there's 7 parts in all. We're doing 2 hours at a time in hopes that if we get a copyright claim, we can just have YouTube delete that audio. Our friend Steven said they could be up to 6 hours long and YouTube would still delete the audio in question. But I got a warning saying, oh, a video has to be no more than 2 hours in length for that to happen. Steven is probably correct, and YouTube's information is probably out of date. Thank you. You can see into Pinocchio's village house restaurant right up there.
They have good food.
They sure do.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you. Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados en las
right, Mike. We'll talk to you later. We'll make you a moderator.
What did you tell him?
Hey viewer, we're just finishing up It's a Small World and we're about to go to the Festival of Fantasy Parade. And then I believe we have a fast pass for something, Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. Mermaid. So
First, we're going to use the restroom break, and then we're going to Festival of Fantasy. Dottie's favorite.
if there's time for both of these things.
If not, we'll just go straight to the festival.
Okay. Now the parade starts in 10 minutes at the juncture of Frontierland and Adventureland, basically. But what we're going to do is catch it on Main Street or something like that. Now back out. Look, back out and then turn your wheel. Honey, back out and turn the wheel to the right so that you come this way. That's not your right. Go back forward again. Go back up to the wall again. Now back out and turn your wheel toward me. Keep going. Turn it hard. We got like 20 people behind you. Back up further. Back up further. Back up further. All right, go for it. Go ahead. No, you can go ahead. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's race. All right, now we're moving. Hey, viewer, put a message in the chat so we can recognize you. Give you a little shout out. Now these gates, you gotta watch your knees on these things, man. They will, just push it. Watch your knees. Watch your knees. All right, great.
Watch out, man. Wait.
It's okay. All right, now we got to find Dottie a restroom. So I think the quickest one to use will be on the other side of Pinocchio Village House here. And then we'll go straight to the Festival of Fantasy Parade. We'll try to.
There's something in the chat.
I tell you what, I feel like if you're moving this slowly, you're wasting your money. You may as well not even bother if you can't get from place to place quicker than that. Especially on foot, you ought to be able to jam. You ought to be able to get right where you're going. But I guess, you know, children are prohibitive to your movement and everything in your life. Okay. So we're going to run over here to this restroom and let Dottie go use it, and then we'll go see the Festival of Fantasy Parade. Here we got a sideways walker. Okay, there we go. Great. Now we're in there. I may use the restroom too, who knows. But we're just going to let Dottie go in here first. Park. Go. All right. She wants me to watch her ears for her. All right. So this is a pretty good restroom. I know that may be kind of a weird topic, but it's something you need at Disney, and you need pretty frequently too. So some are just terrible. Some you have, and I don't mean they're dirty. I don't mean that at all. I mean that you have to wait forever, especially if you're a woman. You got to just wait forever. There'll be lines out the door. This one generally does not have lines like that. This one you can usually get in and out of with no problem. And we're right behind Pinocchio Village House. In fact, that door enters into it right there. I can hear my alarm going off. I need to just get rid of that.
There's no needle inside of my oven.
Says I missed a call too. Let me see who it is. Nobody I know. I don't think. Plus there's way too many numbers to be a normal phone number. So I don't know what's up with that. So if she'll just come out of that restroom, we'll go see the parade. I'm not going to bother using it right now. I don't need to. But she asked me to watch her ears and her key for her scooter, so I don't take my hand off of it. I'm going to turn her scooter around. Oh, here she comes now. All right. All right, now we're going to head through the castle, I hope. We're going to try to catch the Festival of Fantasy at the very end of the road instead of the beginning. We almost always do it right at the beginning of the route, or route, whatever you want to say. The route of the route. You know what I mean? But this time, rather than the impetus of the route, we're going to try to catch it at the terminus, at the end of Main Street, at the beginning of the park, the entrance of the park, right at Town Square. And we're going to get right in the middle of Town Square and try to watch the parade from there so that it's coming right for us. It's coming right for us. You know what I mean? So to me, that means we got to hurry. Now the signal is not very good by the castle. Major bottlenecking here. We're going to go right through the middle of the castle, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pardon me. Yeah, sideways walker there. I find the best thing to do on these scooters is do what they call man spreading. And that way you have kind of bumpers out on the side. Your knees become bumpers so that when people try to run into you, they run into your knee instead of the scooter. We're in Cinderella's castle. The Tremaine sisters. I didn't really catch the mosaic of the Tremaine sisters. All right, I see people on scooters going to the left. I guess we'll go behind them. They're not going single file though, which is really annoying. Dottie and I generally go single file as to not create a traffic jam. Wow, it is crowded. We may not be able to go to the terminus. We may have to catch it right here. We're going to try to do it though. So I just need Dottie just to stick with me and we will go, 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 and go. How can we get onto the street? I do not know.
Yo soy la
This is the parade route. We're at the juncture of it now. But we're going to try to get down to the terminus. Oh yeah, that freed up a lot right there. That's good. All these people are waiting for the parade. And they're like, you know, a little early, but not crazy early. So I feel like the best thing to do, I could be wrong, I feel like the best thing to do is go through the Emporium. So what we're going to do is cut across this way through Plaza Garden West. Hey, Craig's Robotics and Josh. I'm sorry, Josh. Yeah, it can be difficult to watch YouTube while you're driving. I'm driving too. That's how come I didn't notice you guys' chats yet. But I see them now. So we're going to try to catch the Festival of Fantasy Parade. It starts at 3, which is now, but it starts over in Frontierland. So we have lots of time until it makes it to Town Square, which is where we're going to try to be. Now there's a huge crowd out on the street. So what we're doing is we're going through the Emporium. And these shops, even though people think they're a bunch of different shops, they connect all the way through. And you don't have to stop. You can go straight through all these shops right to the end, all the way to the main entrance of the park. So that's what we're going to do. And it's chilly in here, I tell you what. Of course, you're going to run into, you know, slow people being slow. But you shouldn't go too fast through here anyway. Luckily, these scooters have a knob that controls the speed. So just turn it down a little bit, or all the way if you want to go really slow. And then you don't have to worry about hitting anything. I mainly worry about Dottie hitting stuff more than myself, but I have run over a couple kids. I'm not going to kid you. But it wasn't like... all right, one time I was just not looking where I was going. But another time, it's like the kid jumped out in front of me. So, you know, what can I do? Nothing. They jump out in front of you all the time. And I've avoided most of them. Right here you got people just right in the way. Pardon me. Can we get out there? Thank you. Pardon me. I don't want to run over your car. Pardon me. This is where we want to be. We want to be right in there. It says reserved viewing, though. I guess it's a really good spot if it's reserved. I didn't realize it was reserved. Oh, Chicken Little. Chicken Little. Hey, man. The sky really was falling. Oh, look, I forget her name. Mallard, some kind of Mallard, I forget her name. One of the characters from Chicken Little here. I forget her name. Oh, okay. Now we need to park these things. We're going to park them right over here. All right, so we're parked. Now, I didn't know that was a reserve. That's right where we wanted to be. That is a reserved area.
Thank you.
And that makes sense because it's a really good spot. So let's just see what we're going to do. We've never viewed it from upstairs, so we're going upstairs now. And we're going to stake our claim on a spot. And we have a huge Donald Trump. Oh, that also seems to be reserved. Well, that's crazy. All right. So we have a huge Donald Trump banner we're going to unfurl. I'm just kidding. So we're a little late to get right up in the action, I guess. Let's see what we can do. Now, it's going to be a while before the parade reaches here. Like maybe 20, 25 minutes.
Anyone talk?
Yep. Josh said it's about 60 degrees in North Carolina today. including more warm weather this week. Well, that's interesting because I thought there was some kind of polar vortex going on. I guess that finally ended. Let's see if we can.
We should ask Casper what the rope means.
It means a reserved area. You see, there's like not just a rope. There's a little flag hanging on it. You see these little flags that say reserved on them?
Why are they doing that?
Probably they paid for something to be in that area. What do you think about this spot?
It's fine.
Okay, well, we have to maintain this spot for like 20-25 minutes before the parade actually makes it over here, okay? It won't be long. That means we just can't even move at all.
Do you like this spot?
It's fine with me. It's the best available. See, I did not realize that that central area was reserved. That's where we were headed. But clearly, it says it's reserved. So that's the way it goes. So Illinois has a polar vortex. I guess, you know, I heard it from somebody in Canada. So I guess that makes sense. Because Illinois is basically Canada. What? No. Just kidding. So I think this is a pretty good spot. We've never seen it from an elevated perspective before. Just as long as you have a good view. You got a good view? Okay, that's all that matters.
Because I'm short and I can't see really.
But you can see? Okay, great. Just don't want you behind anybody too tall or anything like that. I stepped at downtown Chicago Rivers. Wow. That is crazy. If it's crazy, if it's cold enough to freeze a river.
Wow. That's cold. Has the parade even started yet?
The parade started at 3 in Frontierland. So right over there. It's got to come all the way around to where we, you know, where we were in that crowd and then it cleared up suddenly. That's where the parade will take a right. And then it'll head this way. It'll go around the hub and come down Main Street. And then it'll take a left right over there and come around this town square and go away over through a gate over there. Right over there. A lot of people out here today waiting on the parade. It's not like crazy packed or anything. Really, it froze the Great Lakes. That is insane. That's hard to imagine, just the Great Lakes being frozen. I'm sure it probably happens frequently, but that's bizarre to me. Basically, it's always hot here. We had a couple of days that were cold, but it's just always hot. It's crazy. I make a joke constantly that we have 2 seasons. We have summer and January, but even January was warm this year. It got cold for a couple of days here in February, but
Wait, been a couple
no,
days.
it was in January. That's right. It was in January.
Been a couple
Right.
days
It's February now, right? But it was cold just a couple of days in January. We're going to try to get some good shots of this parade.
I hear something. Don't you?
Yeah.
Who is it?
I imagine it's the parade down there. I don't know. This looks dangerous.
I can't wait to see Belle and Beast.
Me too. So Josh says I was in Florida in December in 08, and it was 85 to 90 degrees in Cocoa Beach. You better believe it. Absolutely.
We'll have to be back here early for the Mouse Could Dance thing.
We'll catch it. We have a fast pass for what? Oh, the Under the Sea. That's right. Now, when we do that, we may lose signal, but we'll be right back if we do.
And I still want to try to meet characters.
I see we have 3 people in the thing right now, but who is it? We got Josh, we've got Craig. Who else is in there right now? Leave us a message in the chat so we can recognize you.
And say hi.
Yeah, say hi.
Also, if you are ever at Disney World where we are and you see us, stop us and say hi.
Absolutely. Stop and chat for a while. Maybe ride a ride with us or something like that.
I'll most likely have a snack in hand. Right?
That's right. Snacky. Yeah, we've stayed at a Super 8 and a Knights Inn, and both of them were not on the Walt Disney World property, of course. I believe the Super 8 was what they called Kissimmee Main Gate, and we were very happy with it. And then the Knights Inn, you can't be picky, but it was super cheap compared to staying at a Walt Disney World Resort. We, on our honeymoon in July, stayed at All-Star Sports Resort, which is a Disney Value Resort, and that was expensive, and it was really nice, and the customer service was excellent.
They were very helpful with our questions that we had.
But there was no microwave in the room, for instance, and heck, you get that pretty much at any cheap hotel.
Can we still stop by Bonjour Gifts, new Fantasyland area?
By what?
Bonjour Gifts.
Oh, yeah. That's the Beauty and the Beast gift shop.
Dottie's favorite gift shop.
Right.
I want to get some more Beauty and the Beast stickers.
Some stickers, okay.
You can ask for stickers, they'll give them to you.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere you go, if you see a cast member at a store, if you ask for stickers, they'll give you stickers.
Or at the DVC, which is Disney Vacation Club kiosk area they have. Is that what they're called, DVC?
I have a feeling it won't be long now. What is it, 313? Seems like our frame rate is going up and down. We really do need to get a phone on AT&T, I think. I never thought in my life I would say that. So you'll be 41 on July 1st. I'm 47 myself, and Dottie is 21.
Almost 22.
She'll turn 22 in July.
On
the 16th. So we have quite an age difference.
But so did your grandparents.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same age gap as us, right?
Apparently they were 28 years apart, and we're 26 years apart.
Which we were both surprised by.
Yeah, I didn't really ever do the math. I didn't realize that because my grandfather had died before I was born, so I just never thought about it.
But your grandma's still living.
That's a different grandma. That my maternal grandmother died when I was a child. And my paternal grandmother is alive now. I think she's like 100 years old or something.
We get to see a float we've never seen.
That's right. Maleficent. Fire-breathing dragon. What are you gasping at?
I heard someone say the float's alive.
Oh yeah, they'll be here. Obviously, it's parade time. Just be careful not to bump into people or whatever. Just maintain your position and make sure you have a good view.
most of the yards have been locked.
So it won't be long now. That parade will be coming around that corner. I think it's up there at the main hub. Oh, that guy with the balloons is freaking out.
He's dancing.
What?
I see it. I see floats. I don't think Maleficent is starting at all, which is unusual.
16 years is a significant age gap.
From who?
Yeah, I noticed what you're saying too, Craig's Robotics. It definitely blows less fire now. That it had a huge flame before, and now it's enough to get the crowd going, but not insane like it was before.
Does someone have a 16 age?
Yeah, Josh. So his wife and himself are 16 years apart.
As long as you're happy, that's what matters.
That's right.
So I don't think Belle and Beast are starting the parade.
What?
I saw Maleficent first.
What?
It looked like Maleficent first. I could be wrong. It could just be really big.
Standing somewhere then?
I'm not 100% sure. I think.
Gotta get some extra camera on this.
I could be wrong. It might be Belle and Beast. I'm not sure.
Gotta get a little B-roll with this point and shoot. Provided that the batteries are good. I have more batteries, but I don't know if I want to deal with it. Yeah, it looks like the batteries are full. So I think I'll shoot with 2 cameras here. So it sounds like the parade is about to enter Main Street, USA.
I think it is Belle and Beast.
I don't know if I get that joke, but
What?
I don't really watch a lot of TV. But Josh says we're more happy than Ellen DeGeneres taking Oscar photos. So that's probably pretty happy, right? That's good. I don't know how happy she gets taking those photos. Hey, can you hold your ears so I can get a more clear shot? Thank you. I hear it. It's full of fantasy.
Guess who I see?
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. They are starting it off.
There's our song.
Our favorite song.
Time.
Todd.
Rhyme.
Sing it right.
Time. Rhyme.
Sing it right, honey.
Beauty, beast. I invited a turtle to a cocktail party.
Cast members are walking around photo passes with those signs. Festival of Fantasy.
Oh, the little signs, yeah. Got a photo pass prop person out there.
There's many of them.
We got a
I'm celebrating.
gay Mickey prop right there. I I guess you don't have to be gay to hold it, but it's a rainbow Mickey, you know.
Hear ye, hear ye. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. You are warmly invited to join Mickey Mouse and his Fantasyland friends for a magical celebration in the streets. Dreams will come true, hearts will soar, and you will become a part of the magic. For the time has come to take your places and prepare to welcome the wondrous and wonderful Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade!
Hey, can I set this camera on his edge over here? Can I set this over here? Okay. Don't knock it off. Yeah, it's fine.
You're gonna post that on YouTube tomorrow?
Probably. I've got this one's going on there live,
Oh, is that right? Oh.
but I figured I'd get a nice thing on YouTube over there too. I can see them.
Speed! Move!
There you go. Festival of Fantasy Parade. Huge smiles here. So, we're in the train station now.
Look at this.
And there's a few changes that have been made lately. For one thing, these machines are working. Sometimes they're not. Okay? So this, what would basically be called a Nickelodeon is working. And you have tables in here. I gotta zoom out. Bear with me. I know it'll zoom out more. I will definitely check out your new song. I'm trying to get this thing to zoom out here. Boy, that thing is really... Sorry, nobody wants to see that. Okay, so there's tables in here. And the train is not running. And this is because of the Tron ride being built. And as a result, there's no train service. But they do have one train out here that you can get a nice close-up look at. You can ring the bell. And it is called the Roger E. Brogy. Is it Brogy or Brogy? Brogy. Here we have some conductors, some engineers.
Yeah.
No conductors right now. Or ever?
Yeah.
Okay. There's one running around somewhere. Here we have an engineer. There you go. And you can ring this bell.
I want to do it. I want to do it.
Dottie wants to do it. Here we go. Wait. Hold on. Don't do it yet. All right, do it. You want me to do it? Okay, I'll do it now. Here goes. That's how you do it. We have the Roger E. Brogy right here. And it is well painted. Get a good close-up look at everything, all the parts.
Do you think we can stop by for a quick service?
T. Baldwin Locomotive Works. Oh, there's a squirrel.
Uh-oh. I've got oil in my hands, or grease.
Oh, the squirrel got away from me. As you can see, they don't even have railroad tracks there right now. Okay? They've picked them up and gone elsewhere with them. I guess while Tron is happening, they're going to take the opportunity to lay down new tracks. Here's the hopper. So we're not the only hoppers here today.
What's that mean?
Well, in this case, a hopper is a container, but also a park hopper is somebody who hops from park to park. But this is where they would keep coal for the steam engine. Is there really coal in there? No. You just load it up with steam. Oh, there's oil. It's oil fired?
This is an original Boston locomotive.
I think it's the conductor.
All right. And here's a conductor. Hello there. Are you conducting anything today? Nothing?
Unfortunately not. I'd rather be riding around in a train.
No conduction going on.
No, not today.
I noticed there's no railroad tracks.
No. Yeah.
That can make it difficult.
Or like over by Fantasyland.
Right.
Guys, they're over.
Now, will it be taking a new route here or just get new tracks?
Here they're just going to replace the tracks when you get over to the Fantasyland station.
Yeah.
Over to here. We're not exactly sure how they're going to
Right.
move the Tron.
I think they're just going to move the speedway, the curve on the speedway, and that the train will stay where it's at, but I'm not sure.
They're talking about building a tunnel through the
Oh, that'd be great.
which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. That'd be
Everything's kind of in
a
flux.
new factor.
It would be
Yeah,
nice.
that'd be cool. Well, we sure appreciate it. Thank you.
Someone
Okay.
asked if I'm doing okay, I think. Dottie is doing okay.
Yeah, she's doing okay. She just got her hands dirty on some oil or something there.
From that thing, the bell ringer. But yeah, I'm actually doing really great.
The ferry boat coming in over there. And there's a monorail. Man, we're getting it all at once, aren't we? Ferry boat, monorail. I hear some horn from some other boat.
Thank you for asking how
I don't
I'm
know
doing.
what those boats are called. Right there.
Transportation.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're called. They go to the resort.
Boats. Thank
So-
you, Josh, for asking how I'm doing. Was it Josh that asked?
Yeah. So the train is still an empty for now. But they have their luggage carts out here, big trunks.
I want to get my
What?
I want to get my
Yeah. I'm gonna get the Android out and take a picture of Dottie.
You might have told me to get up on there.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting any Earl on me either, Josh. And hopefully we'll be able to do something about that lagging in the near future. I may get a cellular modem, or more than likely we'll get a S9 and an AT&T connection and see how that goes for a while. I don't want a big contract though, you know. I don't want to deal with AT&T if it's not working out. I don't want to have to be stuck with them for any amount of time. Well, we'll just be a second.
No worries. No, you're good.
Do it now?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Just taking some photos here real quick. You guys get one over here. All right, get off there. That's okay. Well, that other lady's not going to be able to sit on there and get her photo now, but we got ours. And it's unfortunate for her, but we'll go inside now and look at a couple of things. Thanks again. Have a good day. Thank you again. Now we're going to have a look inside at a couple of things. One is this machine. Let's see if we can get focus and light. I don't think we can. But there's a little animation in there.
You know that dress Minnie was wearing? We met her. I saw a little girl wearing one.
I cannot seem to get the right lighting. Turn that crank, honey.
Huh?
Turn that crank. Please turn the crank.
I am.
Well, keep turning the crank. Do this. There we go. This one's called Rodeo Time. Let's have another look at another one here. This one is Soup Makes Music with Charlie Chaplin. I think we've all seen this. Let's see if we can get a good view of it. Not really. Hold on. All right, we're ready. No, we live in Brunswick, Georgia.
Uh-oh.
We're
Look.
just going wrap around the beginning. There it is. So we're 220 miles from here. We're 29 miles north of the Florida border on the coast of Georgia. Now this one here, Wonders of the World, is basically impossible to show you properly because it is stereoscopic and just getting the right lighting is difficult, but oh well. That one's basically impossible to show you. Here we have Car Train Gag. And I guess we'll try to take a look at this one. Can't really see it. Can't really get the good lighting on this one.
Pardon me.
But these, you get the idea.
Josh said, is this information true?
Which information? Oh, about the park tickets? I don't know, but I know it's way cheaper to get a annual pass when you live here. So let's take a look at this office, this ticket office, if we can see in there. There's a ticket office here. You can see it from Buena Vista, Florida. If we just look around in there a little bit.
Look at that phone. I see there are 2 viewers.
Yep. Can't really get a good look at these tickets. Maybe if I zoomed in a little bit, that would help. Well, we're going to go downstairs now and get our scooters.
The VR guest, the outside.
What?
I want to stop by the outside to be our guest. You
Okay.
know, where we, the photo house is.
So we have a fast pass for Under the Sea we need to get to. I'm pretty sure that's now, or it's still active. I'm going to check that real quick. And I can see people are messaging me on Facebook, but I haven't had a chance to respond to any of them. Now this stream will end at 4:30 and we'll start another one. Wow, is that right?
Look, Chicken Little.
Yeah, Chicken Little. Chicken Little.
Let's stop and say hi.
Hey, Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
Gotta hug her.
What?
So they gotta hug her down there. Hey, Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
All right, we're going to our, I'm pretty sure we still have a fast pass. I didn't get a chance to check it. But we're gonna head over there. And it's definitely getting warm. I'm sweating. I sweat a lot though. I'm very hot natured, so to speak. Oh, I hear the Philharmonic on Main Street. You gotta get down here and check them out. Philharmonic. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Main Street, USA. We are the Main Street Philharmonic. And how about a big round of applause for our band dancers? Nice, nice. All right, without further ado, you probably recognize it. It's from Beauty and the Beast, called Be Our Guest. And before we continue on, I'd like to take a moment to introduce these outstanding musicians behind me. Starting with our trumpets, say hello to Jim, Mark, Mike, and Dave. Hey, what's up, Dave? Our trombone section, oh boy, we've got, they do this to me all the time. We've got Chris and Keith. Back here doing all the heavy lifting on the trombone, and sousaphone. Say hello to Will and John. We saved the best section for last, the percussion section. That's Chris, that's Brandon, and my name's Michael. Thank you so much. All right, folks, we're here at a very special time. We are celebrating. Somebody had a big birthday celebration recently. Do we know who it is? Who was it?
Mickey!
That's right, it's Mickey's birthday, and we are still celebrating here at the Magic Kingdom. This is our Mickey Mouse medley. needs no introduction. You'll know it right away. It's the sword. Let's try that again. It's the sword. Ah, forget it.
Come on, trombones, get up here and let's play this thing together. Come on.
Oh, really?
What's he doing? What's he doing? Somebody help him.
Hey, Jim, you know you're a much better trumpet player than you are a dancer. I know. Hey, stop. What are you doing out here? Oh, Mike, I'm doing the hot dog dance. Why didn't you say so? The hot dog dance, Mike. Hey. Come on, 2, 3, 4. The hot dog dance? Yep, that's from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come on, guys. I think we're going to play that one next. I'll start. A 1, 2, 3, 4. You forgot to say the word! Oh, yes, the magic words from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Say it with me. Mishka, Mooska, Mickey Mouse!
Well, we got to get to that Fast Pass. It was really great to see the Philharmonic on Main Street. Maybe we'll catch them in a little while at Storybook Circus. But for now, we got to get over to Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, the Mermaid. Look at this.
Just look at me now. Just look at me. Watch out.
Pardon us. This is a real good time of day to get your picture here. I mean, look at that lighting. Yeah. I'm going to take Dottie's picture here real quick. Get your picture over here. That's fine, we got a pretty good picture there. Alright, let's get over there to Under the Sea. Oh. Turn wide and then turn around. That way is blocked off, so we gotta go around. Just gotta go this way. Yeah, I'll tell you. So sure, Alyssa, if you're still there, you have a channel. Everybody has a channel if you have a YouTube account, but you may not have any content. But there's a guy, it's Joey's World, has 200 subscribers and 0 videos. But his personality alone gets him subscribers. So we're gonna take this tight path. This is difficult here.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're on property, though, you'll see the plane.
Is that part of the Hollywood? Thank you. Sorry.
Just get that everyone.
Get a nice tracking shot of the castle, I guess. Hey, Craig's Robotics.
No, we're going to Universal.
Oh, it's out of control. All right. No. Try to go a little faster through here.
Well, you're going to be dropped on me for that first week.
Not far now. We're approaching the gate to New Fantasyland, and what you have in there is your Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid. So we got to just get in there, and we'll be practically to the destination.
We're gonna go on a ride. And then we're all behind you, and you're just like.
All right, now we're entering New Fantasyland. Fairy Godmother's right here. She's taking photos and signing autographs. And we're in Belle's Village, just like that. Wow, a lot of crowd right here for some reason. Oh, there's a huge line for the Fast Pass entry to Mine Train. And that's why there was some bottlenecking going on there. Here we're approaching Be Our Guest restaurant. We're going to eat there on March 31st. I don't know if these people are trying to get there or not. All right, here we go. Now we got some movement. There's a photo pass right here, but we've got to go to the ride. Then we'll come back for that photo pass, I'm sure. And we'll come back to this gift shop so that you can have a look around and get some Beauty and the Beast stickers. But for right now, we've got to get there. We are now in our grace period. Our Fast Pass ends at 4:10, and it is 4:11. Here's where people meet Gaston. He has his own covered spot. It's outdoor, but it's covered. Now, there's stroller parking over here, but it is jam-packed. I don't know what all these people are doing. I guess that's standby for the ride we're going on. We have got to find a parking spot here. One of the challenges of having a vehicle. There's one right there. And I will park right here. So we're good now. Now we got to get in there. All right, now if we lose signal in here, we'll be right back. And at 4:30, wow, is there a line here? No, it's always this way. People just don't just scan and go in, just go in. Quit screwing around. I don't know what takes people so long just to put their wrist to that thing. All right, now we're on the way. So all of these suckers, these people are gonna wait in this huge line. I don't even know how far it goes. never been in it. And the thing about Disney is they'll twist and turn that line behind walls. You'll never see how long the line actually is. They're very good at utilizing the sight lines and, just not letting you know how long you're going to be in line. But we're just going to go right up to the front. We're going to the merge queue. If we do lose signal, we'll be right back after this ride. I would not be surprised if we lost it. Now that we're in the merge queue, there is a little bit of a line, but it's not that bad. This thing loads up really quick. As you can see, 2 to 3 people per cart. And a lot of those people are in a group together, one of those Brazilian groups. And I'm not joking, they're from Brazil. They came all the way here from Brazil. The signal is definitely not good in here. Under the sea. There's Ariel trying to be part of their world. Up on a rock at the surface. After she's been told not to go there. She does it anyway. That's how she gets into a relationship. Hopefully we'll be able to maintain a connection through here. Well, there was no signal in there. Thank you, but I recorded it for upload later. I doubt there's any signal right now.